Pointless Sports Opinions. I'm Caleb. Chase is here.
Hello.
In his goddamn Santa outfit.
This ain't a Santa outfit.
You look like Santa Claus.
You look like a piece of shit.
Go on YouTube. Chase is wearing a Santa outfit.
Go on. This ain't a Santa outfit. This is the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
In Mrs. Claus's coat.
No,
That's what
it's
you're wearing.
not.
Yes.
Mrs. Claus was not a 16-time world champion. Mrs. Claus couldn't wipe Ric Flair's ass. Don't you disrespect the legend? I'll put you in the figure
Mrs. Claus
right
and Ric
now.
Flair probably have a history.
Honestly, Ric Flair's had a history with everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
We're talking some NFL today. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at PSO Sports One, Pointless Sports Opinions on Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Twitch TV, and all the good stuff. Luke's changing Luke's about to turn on Judge Judy while we're doing the podcast.
There's nothing wrong with that.
All right,
Judge is
Chase,
my girl.
what do you want to talk about? What happened yesterday?
All right, so I think we need to start with that amazing Thursday night football game.
Sorry.
You done?
Yep.
All right, yeah, it was a really good game. The Chargers went for 2, which is apparently, this is a new thing. These young coaches, Sean McVay and Anthony Lynn, they're all, cool, and it's a cool thing to go for 2.
It's the Big Johnson contest.
Yeah, instead of the freaking Tiny Johnson contest that Jeff Fisher and all them used to do. No, hey, 4th and inches, you're on the...
Punt!
Punch it now.
Oh, I kicked it off again.
You blew out the audio.
I blew it out. All right, go ahead.
Couldn't handle the punt.
Punt!
But yeah, what'd you think about the 2-point conversion?
I love it. I wish more teams did that just for the entertainment.
It's either, it's go
amazing.
big or go home. That's a big dog right there.
Yeah,
that should have been my big dog of the week, was Anthony Lynn's Big Johnson.
Ooh, I don't have a big dog of the week, so I'm gonna brainstorm while we're doing this podcast. But Oh yeah, I do. I'm wearing the shirt. I forgot. I did that on purpose. But
same. Mine's Mrs. Claus. Can't wait for you to come in a couple weeks.
Oh,
Not like that. I'm talking about for Christmas, you piece of shit.
Mrs. Claus doesn't come for Christmas. All right, it's over. We're not talking about this anymore.
This is a PG podcast.
No, we're not.
All right.
No more.
Were we sleeping on the Chargers? We
weren't. You were.
I was.
Yes.
That is what I wanted to get to.
Yes, you were sleeping on the Chargers. Their talent is good. Looks like Anthony Lynn is good.
See, remember whenever I played the little soundbite of you looking like a dumbass? You could have done this.
No, because I'm a good co-host.
No, you're not.
I'm not an asshole.
You're just not. You weren't prepared for it. That's why you didn't do it.
I would not have done it.
Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't have.
Yes, you would.
I knew I was right about the Chargers.
We're already off to a hell of a podcast.
All along.
So, how far do you think Chargers can go with all this? I'm a little hoarse too.
How far can they go? They can go as far as their kicker takes them. Yeah, I don't know. They just can't make kicks, but that's going to be important down the line. It sounds goofy to say, but they do need to make kicks.
And they got to break the narrative, man.
They've been good the past couple of weeks. I think they already have. What are they? 11-3.
That's not breaking the narrative.
When's the last time they had a record this good?
I don't care.
It's been a while.
I don't care.
And they could finish as the 1 seed.
Unless I see Big Phil in the Super Bowl or conference championship putting on a hell of a show, that ain't breaking the narrative.
They could finish as the 1 seed.
Cincinnati can go 13-3, but guess what? I'm still thinking that they're getting bounced in the AFC Championship.
Yeah, they got to get that win. I agree. They got to get Melvin Gordon back as well. They need him a lot. But, they're playing well. Kansas City's a little beat up. I think it says more about Kansas City than it does L.A.
The Kansas City still they play good.
They're just beat up.
It took a 2-point conversion to beat them.
Yeah, Eric Berry came back. Only played the first half, I believe. So they're going to need him to play the whole time. They have very big struggles on defense. No running backs. Damian Williams played really well this week, but I don't know if you can count on that going forward. But Patrick Mahomes has even heavier load to lift than he already has this season. So,
which, if anything, that'll help his little MVP conversation for him too.
Yeah,
if he actually pulls it off.
I think it's
in that division's.
Does Phillip Rivers deserve MVP looks?
Oh yeah, easily. What was it?
They get the 1 seed.
Sean Merriman, he was on the Colin Cowherd show, and he was saying how Phillip Rivers has been playing good all year.
Yeah,
just since they went 11-3, and they beat
1 incompletion a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and they beat a crappy Kansas City defense, but since it's Kansas City, now we're going to give him MVP looks?
Yeah.
No, he should have got him from the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Which he's right. I mean, I didn't even look at it. That's shows how good of a broadcaster I am, right?
Yeah, it's a smart take.
But yeah, who do you think wins this division?
I mean, if you're talking best team, the Chargers have the best team, man.
Oh yeah, roster
They have the
wise,
best team.
yeah.
But the best player is on the Chiefs. So I don't know. Don't make me pick.
Better coach is on the Chiefs.
I plead the fifth.
That's
All
fine.
right, I'll give you that. I'll give you Andy Reid over Anthony Lynn. I don't know.
should.
I'd have to look at their schedule's right here in front of me. Look at you doing your work.
Look at that.
Seattle and Oakland, I think they could win both those games. Seattle's going to be very awkward. That's for the Chiefs.
Seattle's a hot team.
The Chargers have Baltimore and Denver. Baltimore needs to win that game. Denver's kind of down and out.
Yeah.
Man. Gun to my head, I'm saying the Chiefs. I can see them beating Seattle and Oakland.
Yeah.
So,
And I could see. I mean, even if LA loses both those games, I think it doesn't really matter.
yeah.
You know. The Browns. The Browns won again. I don't know if you saw that.
Again.
They're 6-7-1. Do you think they should keep Greg Williams? What are they, 4-2 with him, or
Probably
something
not.
like that?
Yeah, probably not.
No,
We always
I
talk about
agree.
the defensive guys. You can't. I don't
Can't.
think they can run.
And you got a young quarterback. You need a coach that you can keep with him. You know,
Yeah.
like Brett Favre and what's his name, Mike Holmgren. You got that, and then you got Brady and Belichick. You know, you got to have a good Sean McVay and Jared Goff, Andy Reid, and insert any quarterback ever.
Jesus.
But yeah, you need an offensive-minded guy. But I don't know who. I mean, there's talks of Mike McCarthy. They might shoot for that. And Bruce Arians.
Gross. Bruce Arians would be good.
Also, when did Bruce Arians become a top-level coach?
he
He came in
was
that one
awesome
year.
with Palmer. He led them pretty to a great record, and that was David Johnson's breakout.
And then they fell off, right?
Yeah, but Palmer was bad.
And then he led that Chuck Pagano team to the playoffs. Or when Chuck Pagano was sick for the Colts first year.
I don't remember this.
That's how Bruce Arians got into this.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Chuck Pagano got leukemia or cancer or whatever. He came in. But I don't know. I think this has got the John Gruden thing, except he didn't win a title. Why is he considered an elite
Well,
coach?
he's coached in the last 10 years.
Well, yeah. I guess you got a point there.
But I don't know. I don't think they'll go with Arians. I think he wants to stay retired. But
He said the only job he would come out of retirement
the
for is the
Browns.
Browns.
I don't think he'll.
But I
do it.
think he was just doing that to blow smoke.
I think Lincoln Riley, the Oklahoma guy, I think he's going to get a lot of looks. I think Josh McDaniels, I think he's going to
I
get a
think
lot of
that's
looks.
stupid if they go with McDaniels. I don't like that.
You know, offensive guys. You kind of want to. That's the new hotness now. Matt Nagy, Sean McVay.
That's right, and look at how they're
Everybody's trying
doing.
to find their own. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know. They should not keep Greg Williams though.
Maybe they go with Hugh Jackson again.
No.
The Packers, they lost to the Bears. Aaron Rodgers got outplayed by Trubisky.
Yep.
Didn't
He's
have
mailed it
any.
in.
Huh?
He's mailed it in. His
Yeah,
season's over.
he's done. You can just see that. Is it safe to say that McCarthy wasn't the only problem in Green Bay?
No, we knew that.
Yeah.
I mean, McCarthy wasn't good by any.
Oh
sense
no,
of the
he's
word.
not. He's
But
not. He wasn't a great head coach, but he was a good one.
Defensively and Aaron Rodgers Lee, they have been bad this year. Rodgers has been hurt for however many games he was hurt, and now he's pretty much mailed it in. Like he's not even trying anymore. So
Yeah.
I hate to say that, but like he's just not
but
playing.
That's who Aaron Rodgers is, though.
He's just not
he
playing to
doesn't-
the level of Aaron Rodgers.
Well, he knows that
Capability.
there's nothing to shoot for.
They're 5-8-1.
If they need to do anything, it's put whoever the backup is. Is it Hundley? Or no, is it
Kaiser.
Kaiser, yeah. Put Kaiser in for the rest of the season. Honestly, do it. Because if Aaron Rodgers is going to go out there and be like, I don't care. Here's a friggin' pick six.
I
Throw
don't
this
think
in.
that's the move, but
I think that's what you want Aaron Rodgers to stay out there and potentially get another injury.
Listen.
He's got an aggravated foot. It's going into next season
I don't
again.
want to piss him off.
I
'Cause he's
wanna-
already pissed off. So
Well, he's always pissed off.
that's fine, and that's what
He's
Aaron
always
Rodgers
pissed off, and maybe for once Aaron Rodgers needs to be pissed on.
That's that's what Aaron Rodgers comes with. He comes with that attitude, and if you bench him, that's not good for anyone. So I don't think they should do that.
I think it's good for him because he's
it's
always
not
got
good for
those
him. And he's gonna be
aggravated
like, I don't
injuries.
want to play in Green Bay anymore. and then Green Bay has to rebuild their entire franchise. So that's a hefty thing to play with.
Shut up.
Don't give away Aaron Rodgers. That's all I'm saying.
How about them Cowboys, huh? You like that game?
Yeah, great.
They lost 23-0 to Indianapolis. I freaking hate that city. Indianapolis.
Jesus.
And onomatopoeias. They got shut out 23-0.
Yeah.
That offense
You know what I call this? The Jason Garrett special. That's what I call that.
That's a shit show.
Yeah. It's the least creative offense in football. And
Ass Madden.
Yeah, pretty much.
They hold the one-game advantage over Philly and Washington for the NFC East. What do we take away from this game?
They're still going to win the division. Unless Nicky Foles is going to take Philly to the top.
I mean, Philly didn't look bad.
Wentz has a broken back. He's not coming back. They'd be dumb to bring him back. Washington's got Josh Johnson. You take what you will from that. So they play the Giants in Tennessee. I don't guarantee them wins for either of those.
That's for Indy.
Oh, okay. My bad.
You look too far ahead. You're fine.
Hold one game advantage over. Oh, so you don't have that one. Okay, no. So I don't know. Good defense, not creative offense. Have a Cooper and Elliott now.
That defense is really good. And that defense, I think this is showing more about Dak and that offensive line and that receiving core more than anything. Because Zeke's good. Zeke's a great back. But
I don't think it's that.
The wide receivers suck. The line sucks.
I just think
and Dak isn't making throws.
Those guys aren't put in a position to succeed. Jason Garrett is bad, man. He's bad. He's really bad.
Maybe McCarthy can go there.
You get shut out 24-0 by a middling defense like the Colts. Like, it's just.
I'm glad Nick's not here.
Good.
He loves Indy's defense.
I know. I don't know why. Yeah, it's not a good look for the Cowboys.
As for Indy,
especially coming off that game last week too.
Yeah, that was a big game. Jeez, I'm shedding all over.
Yeah, you're dang. Mrs. Claus needs to get the hell out of here.
Indy holds they're one game out of the wild card spot. Them in Baltimore. I think Baltimore holds the tiebreaker advantage or whatever. They play the Giants in Tennessee. Is there a way that Andy Luck can sneak into this playoff race?
Yeah, there's a way. If Baltimore looks good. They're rolling.
Yeah, so, they just won. Yeah,
they run the shit out of the ball and they don't let you score. And
they got a good
that's a great combination. So, I think Baltimore. I think they're kind of safe. I'd like to look at what they have left, but I think they're kind of safe. So if you have to get in over Baltimore, I don't think you're getting in.
Yeah. The Vikings had a big win. They beat Miami 41-17, and they hold the final playoff spot because they got that little tie in their record. That always helps everything.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on how the Vikings and the Kirk Cousins project has gone this season?
It's gone horribly.
This is horrible. It's sad.
They beat bad teams. That's all they do.
Yeah. And Kirk Cousins in primetime looks like shit.
Yeah.
In this game, he had 180-something yards and 2 touchdowns and a pick or something.
Yeah.
Against Miami, which you said, I think last week, this is the worst good team that you've ever seen.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
They have nobody. Mm-hmm. Nobody. This is so sad because
the contract does not look good.
No, they went to the AFC Championship with freaking Case Keenum. Yeah. And now you got Kirk Cousins out there and you should have been more than that. It should have been easy. A Super Bowl, no. a home field advantage and everything. And yeah.
They had defensive issues. I mean, it didn't all go according to plan.
Yeah, they got a lot of injuries on the defense.
They had defensive issues, and then
that offensive line got banged up too.
The offensive line has been pretty bad. So I don't know. I've never been like the biggest Kirk fan. I always said he could lead your team to the playoffs. I don't know how much farther he could get you than that.
I always liked him, and I thought this was. I mean, I stated from the beginning. I thought this is my Super Bowl.
I thought this was one of the best
teams.
Positions you could put Kirk Cousins in. It clearly hasn't proved that to be, but I don't know. It's not looking good.
I think you just gotta.
They need to squeak in, and they need to win a game to salvage the season. And
if you don't make it the playoffs, you need to just restart next season to see how it goes, and then after that,
you're stuck with Kirk.
Yeah, so, you can't do anything.
You better figure it out.
Because that was a good team last year, and that upsets me. Brings a tear to my eye.
Dalvin Cook was amazing too. Dalvin Cook. So they fired the OC and they ran the shit out of the ball. And Dalvin Cook was amazing. And they whooped.
Have you noticed that every time the offensive coordinator gets fired, they run the ball a lot more on all teams? I've noticed that.
I haven't noticed that.
Oh, well,
that's interesting.
I should have wrote something down, but I did. And they simplify things. I don't know.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Lamar, as we said earlier, he did it again. Another win. Even if Baltimore misses the playoffs, which right now they hold the final wild card spot, even if they miss it, do you think that they should fire Harbaugh still? Because, what was it? Before the whole Lamar got in there, the GM said, hey, we're going to shake it up in the offseason. And didn't they fire somebody already? Or did they fire the GM or something? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
But they said they want to shake things up in the upper management. Do you think that Harbaugh stays even if they miss the playoffs?
It's hard to fire him, I think. Especially since the teams, how many games have they won? Like 4 in a row or something? Maybe more.
Did they lose once with Lamar? Yeah, they lost to Kansas City.
Oh, yeah.
Last week.
You're right. So, I mean, Lamar's lost 1 game.
Yeah. What were they, 4-5, and now they're 4-5, and
it's hard to fire
something.
Especially since the defense has been so good. So maybe you try to bring in offensive minds. Maybe you try to hire offensive coaches like hotshots from college or something like that, or some
for the head coach or for just coordinators
to bring in. The guy that got fired from the Vikings, he was supposed to get a head coaching job.
Yeah, he was at the beginning of the season. He was considered.
He's not going to anymore. So maybe they bring him in. Make the offense go, and Harbaugh can save his shot. But I don't think he gets fired. It's hard to fire a guy that, if they make the playoffs, it's going to be hard to fire him.
Yeah,
especially since their defense has been so good.
And that defense has been good, and they're old school football.
And they're always good too. Their defense is always good.
He reminds me a lot of Tyrod. He's safe with the ball, and he gets you wins. And if you got a good defense behind him, they can be a pretty good team.
Yeah.
The Ravens announced that elite quarterback Joe Flacco will either be traded or moved on from in the offseason. Where do you think Jumpin' Joe could end up?
Jacksonville.
I was about to look at that. We're smart people.
Jacksonville or New York.
New York, the Giants, yeah.
Or some other dysfunctional team that needs a crappy quarterback that they're trying to take a chance on.
I think he might do well in Jacksonville.
Joe Flacco's not good.
I don't think
he's just not good. He's going to be better than Bortles. He's going to be better than Kessler, but he's not good. Maybe they will take them to the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
I
think if he goes to Jacksonville, that could be a playoff team.
Maybe,
instead of than pick 6 Bortles.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think Jacksonville will be fun for him though. I would be entertained to see old Joe Flacco spending his last year or two.
If anybody needs to make a run at him, it's the Giants easily.
Well, I don't think the Giants want to give up on Eli.
I know they committed to him next season. Or committed to keeping him.
Yeah.
Do you think that keeping Joe or getting rid of Joe Flacco is the best decision?
Yeah. It's not even. Yes. Don't even think about it. Send him out.
Lamar in the long run?
He's not going to want to play backup. So, he's not going to be happy. So you just take Lamar and you run.
All these rookies besides Rosen and Darnold are looking good.
I'm not even saying that Lamar's going to be awesome. The Joe Flacco era is over, and it's been over.
They needed to move on.
Sometimes it's more than football. You gotta move the atmosphere. You gotta move the mood. Just get Joe Flacco out. We don't want to think about Joe Flacco anymore.
I'm tired of Joe.
I'm not tired of Joe.
Get rid of Joe. Get out of here.
He doesn't affect my life.
Oh. All right. Steelers got their biggest win of the season. And continue to be the strangest NFL team of all time. Is this a sign that we should worry about the Patriots, though?
I feel like I've been saying that.
They were 9-3. They've lost 2 straight.
They're 9-5.
Yeah, they were 9-3.
They should be,
and they lost 2 straight, which makes them 9-5.
They should be 10-4 because they lost that Miami Miracle game. So that's a disaster. They're sitting 9-5. The Patriots, man. They got the same record as the Seahawks, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, Brady looks a little older.
I think Seahawks are 8-6.
Okay, whatever. The Patriots are 9-5. That's my point.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I don't think they're
Tommy
that
ain't
good.
looking good either.
I don't think they're that good. I've been saying that.
Tommy's missing throws.
But I feel like they'll put it together and they'll win a couple playoff games.
You know what this
I don't
is?
know what seed they're going to get, though. They probably won't have a bye. Will they? They actually might. Unless Houston gets it.
Oh, yeah. Houston and either the Chargers or the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Tommy ain't looking good, man.
No, he's old. Yeah.
You know what this is saying?
It hasn't been a hard fall off, but he's being conservative and he's throwing picks that shouldn't be thrown.
You know what this is saying?
What's this saying?
That they should have stuck with Jimmy G. It is.
I mean, whatever.
It is. You can't say it's not.
Jimmy G's got a torn ACL right now, so.
Well, now you don't know what would happen. He could have not torn it when he was in New England.
And Tom Brady could not have been bad, but I mean.
Well, shut up. That's a different thing. That's not what I was getting. Is Pittsburgh, they were a Super Bowl threat at the beginning of the season. Do you still think they're a Super Bowl threat?
Yeah, on their talent.
No.
On their talent,
No.
they could beat anybody. They could beat anybody in the league.
No.
They can't.
They're not a Super Bowl threat. They're not.
The records are 0-0 in a playoff.
They are the worst playoff road team, I think, and they're going to be on the road for both games. Think about that. They've lost to Oakland, Denver, and Jacksonville on the road.
Yeah, I know. Trust me.
That's
I know.
bad.
They do.
Those
this
are
every
bad
year.
teams.
They do
Yeah,
this every year.
But usually they get at least home field advantage for 1 or 2 games.
Yeah, they're gonna have to figure it out. Big Ben's not going on the road either.
No, yeah, Big Ben's really bad on the road.
His home road splits are gross.
So I mean,
I think they are. I think they. I mean, I'm not putting money on them to win the Super Bowl if that's
No.
what you're asking me. But are they a threat? I think they could beat any team in the league. That's just my opinion.
I can't go with that road split. I can't. Philly beat the Rams on the road in LA, which I mean that's not saying much because the Rams don't really have a fan.
It's basically a home game for Philly.
Yeah. How did Philly look better with Foles than Wentz? Why is that a thing?
I think the Rams are just kind of lackluster
out?
right now. I don't know what's going on with them.
I thought they were the greatest team of all time.
Almost.
I thought they were.
They fell quick. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with them. They should have dissected that secondary.
Easily.
They should have. It's like fifth string guys out there, like they're practice squad dudes. And golf was a mess. I don't know. I think, like I said earlier, but I think this just says more about the Rams than Philly.
Yeah.
I mean, we know what Philly can do with Foles. They won the dang Super Bowl. So I'm not saying they're going to win the Super Bowl, but they're obviously serviceable with Nick Foles. So the Rams need to worry. They need a little spark under their ass.
And I mean, Philly announced that Foles is going to start next week because Wentz got that back problem.
Wentz is gone.
They didn't put him on IR yet.
He has to be gone. They're not going to play him.
They didn't put him on
His
IR.
back is broke.
They didn't put him on IR. His back is broken. Throw his ass out there. But yeah, they announced that Foles will start next week. Goff is starting to look like shit.
Yeah, he's been bad. I don't know what's going on.
The last 3 weeks, I think he has 3 interceptions, no picks, if I'm right. Because they played Chicago last week.
Chicago, he threw 4 picks.
So he's got 6 picks and no touchdowns
Yeah.
in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
This guy was I would have put him in an MVP conversation. You know, Gurley had 2 touchdowns rushing. You know, Gurley's putting in work. But this is making me worried. But I mean, at the same time, a lot of these Super Bowl threat and Super Bowl challenging teams don't really look good the last couple weeks of the season. You know, like so they go on losing streaks and stuff like the Saints that one year that they won the title. I think they lost like 3 straight. They were 13-0, lost 3 straight. But I mean, this is making me worry. You know, about this Rams team.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Like I said, I mean, I think we might have hit the first ever Sean McVay coaching bump in the road.
Let's see what he can do. See if he's a really good coach and get out of it.
I think he needs to figure out how to deal with the struggling Jared Goff. Because, I mean, you kind of knew going in, Jared Goff wasn't a Hall of Famer.
It's because his hands are small.
You know what they say about small hands.
Exactly. You can't
Mrs.
throw
Claus
a
knows
football.
about small hands.
You can't throw a football. That's what Santa can't throw either. Just a quick one, dude. What do you think the score projection is for Monday night? It's New Orleans against Carolina tonight.
Do you know what it is?
No, well, just no. I'm saying like, what do you think the game's gonna be?
Like both teams?
I'm saying New Orleans is gonna win 30-20. What the hell are you saying?
I'll say New Orleans 28-21.
Ooh, close one.
Yeah.
I like that. All right. Big dogs of the week.
Big dog of the week.
Luke, you got anything? No? All right. Caleb.
No, you go.
All right, I'm going first. Josh Allen, my boy, 204 yards. He had a touchdown passing, touchdown rushing against the Lions. Listen, I've been the president of the Josh Allen fan club since you said that he sucked. I really like Josh Allen, and I think he's doing so much with little he has, and I think he is the second best rookie quarterback right now. I'm putting him over Lamar, and I'm putting him over Rosen and Darnold. Great job, Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen's going to be great, and if you had anybody that shouldn't be on the practice squad throwing to him, it would be great. It'd be great. He's a great quarterback.
What? What was that last comment?
I don't know. I slipped it out.
I don't know what happened.
If he didn't have
Did you have a
anybody,
stroke?
if he wasn't, these feathers are getting my nose.
If you for one,
If he
you're
was
not
throwing
watching,
to anybody that was not on the practice squad, he'd be a good quarterback. That's what I meant to say. Instead, I said if the quarterback throwing of the wide receiver practice squads.
if you're not watching on YouTube, it's basically a snowstorm in here because Mrs. Claus's suit is leaking feathers all over the dang studio.
Look at that one. That one's from my dog.
Oh, glad you said dog. Where did that go? Oh, God.
We're gonna
All
start
right,
fire.
my big dog of the week is DeAndre Hopkins. He had 10 catches for 170 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's one of the most unstoppable forces. I feel like we don't talk about him very much. So, DeAndre Hopkins. I wore the shirt today, repping DeAndre Hopkins. I bought this shirt to fool everyone into thinking I was drafting him at my fantasy draft.
Nobody gives a shit.
I didn't draft him. All right, I'm done.
All right. What's your final thought?
The Cardinals are plus 600 to land Bryce Harper. Somehow, some way.
That's insane.
When they've literally said they don't want him. Like, we're not
It's because
signing
his
him.
agent was talking
We're
to
not paying him 10 years. We're not paying him $300 million. The Cardinals are somehow plus 600. So I think it's because of the Scott Boras thing, but, whatever.
My final thought is, if you're watching on YouTube, I'm wearing a Ric Flair costume, but it's for a skit. What'd you just say?
I said Mrs. Claus.
You want me to smack those headphones right off my head? So I'm wearing this. We're going to be doing a skit, so just stay tuned. We're going to have a dumbass YouTube video coming out. Or it's going to be on Facebook, everything. I'm dropping a lot of money on ads, and I'm spending a lot of money on the pod while these two are spending their well-earned time coughing and being sick, and I don't know what Luke's doing. I don't want to know what Luke's doing. But yeah, just stay tuned for another shitty little skit, and make sure you watch our Chicago video that's out.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, we got to plug that. Watch the Chicago video. It's funny. People say they like it.
Yeah.
So watch it.
And
share
we
it with your
got
friends.
Melissa Hudson laughed at it on Facebook.
Yeah. Do you know who that is?
Nope.
It's my dad's girlfriend.
Oh,
Well, fiance.
I thought it was a rando.
No, it's not a rando.
Hello, Mrs. Hudson. Thanks for laughing at the video.
Spread the word.
Spread it.